Okay, this is the unboxing of matzos from Komamius. These are vodas yad, which means they are hand ground flour, hand sifted, and we're going to unbox the matzos, bread, unleavened bread that we eat on Passover, also known as Pesach. They come in this very nicely sealed bag from Israel. They come on a container truck. And guys, look, Zadie's undoing the matzahs, so you have to sit quietly. We're gonna unzip it, and it comes very nicely with a resealable bag. And we are gonna count how many is in here. This should be 1 kilo, which is 2 pounds. And we're gonna count how many matzos we have in our kilo of matzahs. Comes very nicely wrapped, so they are fresh no matter when they're baked. Not only vacuum sealed, but at least they got a little bit broken. Usually they're not broken. But let's count how many we have here. This is, hey, Naftali Yaakov, look, here's yummy matzah, but you have to sit quietly. 1, 2, 3. This looks like a whole one. Even though it has a hole in it, you need even 1, 2, 3. We're gonna count how many we have. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That one's a small one. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 in this bag container of matzos. Even though they're burnt, that adds to the taste. It makes them extra yummy. We're gonna reseal that one and open up a second kilo and see how much is in that one. I think on average we're going to get approximately 12. So these are very thick matzahs, as you can see. They're very thick. Most matzahs are much thinner. So on the first and second night of Passover, can you hold that back please? We eat a lot of matzah. The first amount that we eat is double that of the Hillel sandwich, and then at the end for Afikomen we again eat a large amount. Some people eat a half a matzah, some people eat 2/3 of a matzah. We should be eating approximately, I think, 1/3 of a matzah Komamius. Now we're going to look in the second box and see what we have, how many whole ones, how many broken ones, and more importantly, how many there are per pound. This is about a kilo. Here is the second box. They come very wrapped because we want to make sure there's no unleavened products that get mixed in with them. Because on Passover we do not eat leavened bread, we only eat unleavened bread. It says Rechaim Shel Yad, which means it's hand ground. We can show you that in another video. Here you see we again have the, not quite vacuum sealed, but pretty well sealed. And you're supposed to open these before Passover because you're not supposed to rip open a package if possible on Passover. And we are now showing you the unwrapping of the second container of Komamius matzos, which we are going to count and see how many we have for the Passover Pesach Seder. And oh wow, these are really nice. Look. Barely broken at all. Barely broken. And I don't even know if that counts as broken. If we don't see the piece around, then it might not count as broken. There's one, and you'll note these are round. These are handmade. They're rolled, and somebody makes holes in them so they bake nicely. That's 2, 3. I don't know if they're whole wheat. They look delicious. 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one got a little bit broken. Okay. 7, 8. Oh, that one got really broken. I'm gonna put that aside because it fell on the ground. I'm not gonna use that in a second. How many are we up to? What was that number? 7, 8.
No, we did 8.
9 and a half. I think we got shorted on that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and a half. So since these are super thick matzos, we are going to be able to eat less than a whole or a half matzah on the first night and the second night of Passover after Pesach at the Seder. You only probably have to eat about a third of a matzah at the beginning. Then for the Hillel sandwich, they probably eat about a quarter of a matzah, maybe even less, 15% of a matzah. And that will make my wife and my kids very happy because normally I give them very, very large amounts of matzah to consume. They can rarely do it. And so they're going to have a very happy Pesach Passover this year. And you'll note these are not real cookies. It says cookies, but over here it says kosher for Passover, which means they are completely gluten-free. There is potato starch and made out of egg whites and brown sugar. These look like flatbreads, but really they are gluten-free, which means they're made out of tapioca starch, potato flakes, potato starch. We also have our kosher for Passover grape juice, which is probably easy to make kosher for Passover because there's nothing in there other than grape juice and other things. And oh, this is a yummy grape juice that we just got for the first time this year. It's called gold grape juice. I guess it's a blend of different types of grape juices, and it looks really, really yummy. Anything to add on? So that is our video about matzos.